Welcome back, Clark Middle School. I'm Maggie Myers.
And I'm Cortland Hervey, and you're watching Tomahawk Talk.
Have you noticed the girls' basketball team has been having a great start to their season?
Our very own Damon McGee sat down with a few of the players, and this is what they said.
Girls basketball is that it's fun and you get to be with your friends.
My favorite thing is that it's pretty fun and you get to be aggressive.
Please hang up and try again.
The thing about girls basketball is all the support from the other girls and just being able to be yourself on the court.
Yeah, I agree. Like all the love and support that everyone gives you, and that you can literally be yourself out there. You can goof around or mess up, and they're there to back you up.
It's a sisterhood.
Thanks, Damon. Looks like we're having a good start.
Wrestling has been doing pretty good as well. Caden went to talk to Coach Job, and this is what he said.
Hey, it's Caden with Coach Job. So how did last night go?
Pretty well. We lots of guys battling hard, got a lot of wins. Most of the guys are doing things that we teach in practice, so that's what we like to see.
Did anyone surprise you by their performance?
I wouldn't say like any, one person stuck out, but as a whole, they're wrestling really well. Like I said, they're sticking to the game plan, and they're wrestling to win every single match.
As the season goes on, do you think the group will be successful?
I do. That's always the plan. Every tournament we enter, we're wrestling to win that tournament, and they keep progressing the way they are. That's good things are going to happen.
So who do you guys face off next?
Saturday we're at a tournament in Lawrence with a kind of like a varsity-only group. We can only enter one person per weight class, so it's kind of a selective group of who we can take on Saturday.
Well, that's it with Coach Job. See you guys next time.
Today is Veterans Day. We would like to recognize our staff here at CMS that are currently serving and have served.
Lauren caught up with several of our military members.
I was in the United States Army.
I was in the United States Army.
My name is Megan Harrell, and I was in the United States Army National Guard.
I served in the Army, actually started out in the Army, then Army Reserve.
My name is Sergeant Kendall Bailey, and I serve for the United States Army and the Army National Guard.
I spent 6 of my years in the Army stationed over in Germany, in Frankfurt and different places in Germany. And then the other 4 were stateside. 3 of them were here at Fort Riley, Kansas, and 1 was at Fort Gordon, Georgia.
I was first stationed down in Fort Bliss, Texas. Then I went overseas to South Korea, and served 13 months in South Korea. When I came back, I ended up finishing up in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, the 101st Airborne Division.
I was not stationed anywhere. I did go to Marietta, Georgia, 1 weekend a month for 2 years.
I did my basic training at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, which was kind of in the south central part of Oklahoma. And then I went on to do my advanced training at Cheney Air Force Base, which all the services went there to take their crash and rescue course.
I was stationed in the 1161st out of Pratt, I am stationed in the 1161st out of Pratt, Kansas, and Wichita, Kansas. My first deployment, or my only deployment, was to Kuwait, where I volunteered to be a door gunner, and we did undisclosed missions, or flight missions to other places.
Being in the military meant a lot to me. It showed my patriotism. I love serving my country. I'd do it again if I could. I learned a lot, and it really helped me to become disciplined in a lot of things that I do in life.
Being in the military means a lot to me. One thing, it helped me get started in a new life, I think. Helped me to help me to grow and stuff as a young man into an adult. So it's a good start for me to start over my life.
To be completely honest with you, when I joined the military, I thought that I was going to be a United States JAG officer. And I thought that I had a mission in life to find justice and equality for those who couldn't speak for themselves. And then it turned into I needed to pay for college. And so I joined the Army National Guard. And as I was going every single weekend, I learned that it was about so much more than that. It was about camaraderie. It was about patriotism. It was about being willing to step up when others couldn't. So the military taught me a whole lot. It made me the person that I am today. And I am glad that I spent my 2 years.
Well, I come from a long line of people that served. Most recently, my dad was in the Army. And actually, it means a lot to me. Of course, I got in before even 9/11 occurred. Obviously, I know that encouraged a lot of people to join the military. But, it sounds kind of corny, but I just wanted to serve my country. And like I said, there's a lot of individuals in my family that did serve and consider it an honor. And I wanted to got the opportunity to do the job I wanted to do in the Army, and it was at times difficult, as you can imagine, but at times a lot of fun and made a lot of lifelong friends.
The Army means to me basically 2 words: discipline and family. I may not agree what my boss or my commander-in-chief or the president today has me do, but I have the discipline to carry out the mission and follow his orders and protect my friends, family, and the great U.S. or United States of America.
Thank you to everyone who has served and is currently serving. Our hearts go out to those people and their families for protecting our freedoms.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll catch up on weather and special events from earlier in the week.
Basically like detective work and other stuff.
And like fingerprints and like wipers. And
basically what we are doing at this module is energy and power and how it affects different things in the environment.
hey, were you out in the hallways this past Monday?
I sure was. On Monday, everyone wore red to raise awareness towards drug and alcohol abuse.
Thank you to those people who took part in wearing red and to the teachers who decorated their doors.
Monday was also picture perfect otherwise. But what does our weekend hold?
I don't know, Portland, but let's check in with Alex to see how the weekend looks.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex here with the weather. Today was a little chilly if you haven't already noticed, but on the bright side this weekend is looking a little warmer and it may be a chance to get outside. Tomorrow's high is 53 with a low of 34, and Sunday is supposed to be somewhat warmer with a high of 60 and the low of 36. All weekend is going to be sunny, and so go out and support the Lady Braves at Lexington Trails at their tournament. That's it for weather. Back to you, Maggie and Cortland.
Well, Maggie, I think that comes to the conclusion of our show.
Happy Veterans Day. For I'm Maggie Myers.
And I'm Cortland Hervey. We'll see you next week, CMS.